Welcome back to The Fight. I'm Pete Byrne, and joining us now is Trey Mancini, Notre Dame class of 2016, All-Star first baseman and outfielder with the Baltimore Orioles of Major League Baseball. Trey, welcome to The Fight. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me on, Pete. Appreciate it.
My pleasure. Now, this spring, you're coming off your best pro season ever, and unfortunately, you got some surprising news coming right out of your medical checkup in spring training. Please tell us about that.
Yeah, I did. So I went to spring training and had been feeling a little tired, but that was kind of the only side effect I'd say I had been feeling. And then we do a physical when we get to spring training, and the blood test results showed really low iron levels. So we thought I had celiac disease or stomach ulcer or something like that. And then I got a endoscopy and colonoscopy scheduled, and sure enough, they found a tumor in my colon. So I was diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer. So I had surgery in March to remove the tumor, and I'm undergoing chemotherapy treatment right now.
I mean, talk about a range of emotions. You show up for spring training coming off a 30 home run season. You've got a new deal, and then you get this news. What's going through your mind when the doctor gives you this diagnosis?
It was bizarre, and I did not expect it at all. But I accepted it pretty quickly. I woke up, and my girlfriend was right by my side, and the doctor was just kind of listing everything that it wasn't. And in my head, the only thing that he had left to say that it could have been was cancer. So it hit me right before he told me that was it. But I accepted it pretty quickly. And I've said this before, baseball is such a mentally taxing and tough game, and you go through so many hard times and frustrations in baseball. And obviously cancer is a lot different than going through baseball struggles, but I think it's really helped me with my mentality and my spirits throughout all this. I think it's really prepared me well, and that started at Notre Dame when I was playing there. I think I grew up a lot and learned how to handle situations like this much better.
Sure. Now, as you mentioned, you had surgery quickly back up in Baltimore, but you also did it right as this COVID-19 pandemic was starting. So what was that experience like, being hospitalized and undergoing a surgery in the midst of all this?
It was strange. So they actually had canceled spring training and sent everybody home in the middle of my surgery. So I went into the surgery, everything was normal. And then I woke up, and after my family and girlfriend were in there and asked if I was okay, they told me that spring training had been temporarily canceled, and sure enough, now we're in limbo with the season. So it's really weird to see the world kind of stop when your own world stops a little bit. And I really wish that sports were still on and everybody was still playing. And I think everybody else does too. But obviously, there's much more important things going on right now, and they'll come back whenever it's safe. But I think all the leagues are doing great with precautions right now, and not really doing much.
Oh, we certainly miss it. As far as you're concerned, I know you're undergoing chemotherapy treatments right now. And again, doing this and being hospitalized in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic. So how are you getting through that whole process and the danger associated with it?
Yeah, it's a little strange. I always have to make sure I have my mask on whenever I leave the house. I try not to leave the house at all. But you go to your chemotherapy treatments by yourself. Nobody's allowed in with you, and that's how it should be. Obviously, hospitals are a high-risk spot to be, and you don't want to bring any more people in and put them at risk, and everybody in the hospital are at risk too. So, I think everybody's doing such a good job with that and taking precautions of limiting the amount of people in there. So I just passed the time. The Last Dance has been airing every week, so I watch that on Monday during my treatments, and it makes it go by pretty quickly. So I've been watching that and just kind of entertaining myself in there whenever I'm getting the infusion.
Yeah, you and the rest of America right now. Thank goodness for the 90s Bulls. How have the Orioles and your teammates rallied around you during this experience?
They've been incredible. I had to break the news to them right before I flew up to Baltimore to get the surgery, and that was really tough. It was really unexpected, and at that point, all of our biggest worry and worry in the world was facing Garrett Cole on opening day. I've said that a couple times, and then whenever you get news that you have cancer, that all kind of goes out the window. So my teammates have rallied around me, and from the second that I told them what was going on, and they've been incredible throughout all this, and I can't wait to see them all again. Even though I'm probably not going to be playing this year, I'm excited if baseball does come back to see all of them and go visit them in the clubhouse and be at some games.
And for the Notre Dame family watching today that doesn't know your story, maybe all the way through, Trey homered in his first big league game. He homered in his second big league start. He then homered in his third big league start. I don't want to put 3 homers in 3 days on you, but when we do see you back on the diamond, hopefully sooner than later, can we get a home run for the Notre Dame family, Trey?
Oh yeah, that would be really nice. I think it would maybe be more special than even homering in my first game was. So, fingers crossed. Just getting a hit would be nice though too. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm excited to be back whenever that is.
We look forward to seeing you back, but we also wish you the best of luck and Godspeed as you continue to fight the cancer here and with your treatment. So thank you for taking some time today to join us on The Fight.
Oh yeah, of course. Thanks for having me on.
All right, again, that's Trey Mancini of the Baltimore Orioles.